welcome back to my channel. I thought I'd just come on today and do a little bit of crafting, not really having to think about it too much. I've had quite a bit on last week and some not such good news for a family member, but I'm sure I'll get through it. So I just thought I'd come on and do something that doesn't really need much thought, too much thought anyway. So I got this recently. I know I said I wasn't buying any more stuff, but you know, it's sometimes just hard to resist. So I was looking at some more of the Art by Marlene stuff. Now I had a wee piece. Did I put that in the bin? I don't know. Anyway. So I thought this book, which is some paper elements, and it includes 70 pages of die cut elements, so 1,000 plus die cut elements of this Art by Marlene page. It also includes really big elements like this face, and there's lots of nice, it's really nice. So I've picked out a page, so there you can see all these elements. They're not quite as big, but there are some really big ones. So they're all die cut and you just need to tease them out gently. So I've picked quite a few flowers from that one, and I'll just pop them through. So there's that first page, which is kind of stuck to the top, but that's okay. So that's all die cut, ready to come out. So you get 3 pages. I did give one to my sister because I thought I'd share them, so there'll be some missing. Then you get all these nice sort of big circular type florals. Maybe you get 3, or is it 2? Can't remember. And then there's another one. So as I say, there's some of these missing because I shared some of them with my sister because she likes to do a bit of crafting as well. So I might just take a few of them out when we're here. So as I say, this was from a company called Luby Crafts, which I will share in the description box below. And then you've got these scissors, which I like. I think they're great. I'll just take that clip out just now as well. And then there you can see that is a massive big ladybird there. It's huge. And then you've got other elements. So it's maybe 2 pages you get. Probably is. Let me see. 2 times 35 design chases. So there is another big huge piece, and I mean this would be perfect for a mixed media type where you maybe put this onto a piece of MDF or something, and then you can decoupage up and then add other mediums to it. So yeah, perfect for that. And you get these sort of fish head ladies, bodies, and lots of different, I mean some of the designs were quite strange I think, but you know. And then there's this one, which is another huge big piece that comes out with all the other little pieces. So 2 of those. And then you're sort of back to lots of different things, circles and various things. So there's lots of different ones. There's these birds, there's leaves, which I might take some out of as well. So there's lots of different things, as I see. So also got with it was these tags. So I don't think this was a set. I can't remember if I bought these separately. It was a wee while ago I got them. So just carefully tease some of these out. But I don't think it came as a set. But as I say, I got these off Luby Crafts and they're very good. They came quite promptly, and yeah, they really were good. So, and then get fish, turtles, funny sort of zebras, funny eyes. lots of different things. Feathers, if I thought I could have used the feathers on my feathers tag, but I didn't think of that because I forgot that I had this, really. Lots of different sort of shapes and sort of heart shapes as well, so you get 2 of each. Then we've got the birds as well, which are quite nice. Hedgehogs. And then there's nice sort of faces as well. I might take this one out because I do like that one. So just gently, good cut to it. Gently, I'm just going to gently tease that one out as well and just put that there. Yeah, so lots of different things. Sheep, funny kind of mice, women, mermaids, sort of funny houses. Here's that other one, that the same as this, so I could actually put that back in there. And you know, cats, butterflies, loads and loads, strawberries, just lots of different ones. So I don't want to take too long showing you that, so I've taken a few bits out, and these were the tags I got. I think I shared a few of these tags with my sister as well, so they've already got the design on it. So there was 3 of those. I must have shared one with my sister there. I like this one quite a bit. There's 2 of them, I think. Oh, there's some of them. Oh, that was a blank one, so I thought I'd just use it anyway, that one. So you get 3 of these each, but as I say, I've shared some with my sister, so you know, it won't have the full there. So I thought I might use this one just now for this particular thing, this particular tag. I'm going to use my crocodile just to put a little, oh, there's actually a bit there, I didn't notice that. And there's a hole in the top already, but I do need my crocodile to put a eyelet in because I want to put an eyelet in. So I think I'm going to make this kind of, I know I do Tag Tuesday, but this is just going to be an Art by Marlene tag thing that I do myself. It's not something that everybody needs to do. So I'm going to go with those. This one, this teal coloured one. Pop that in. And, oh no, that's fine. So it's gone round to the other. Bear with me for a second while I fiddle with this thing. That's probably the right, no, that one is. I'll just pop that back in, that should be okay. Hopefully, she says. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Just pop these away, my box away as well. Right, so I've done that and just want to decide if I'm going to put that big huge face on. That's going to cover up quite a bit, probably not. So let's just see what I've picked out flavours wise. So I'm thinking just sort of, don't really need to think about it too much. Oh, come on. Very good picking these up, am I? So I'm going to glue this down. Where's my glue gone? Over here. I'm just going to glue this down. And just, for dinner, a nice tag, colourful tag, because I think we all need a bit of colour, especially the way the world is as well. Right, so I don't know whether I'll put that huge one on because that's quite big. arrange these a wee bit and see what we can come up with. So I can put these on with, where did I put the stuff? I've got some pieces of cardboard I want to use just to use up, because I've got quite a lot of packaging recently because of deliveries and things, so just taking a bit of packaging. I have got what do you call it? I have got a foam tape, but it's quite nice way just to get rid of some of the stuff that you accumulate when you get lots of parcels, isn't it? So pop that one there, I think, just on there, like that, that's fine. And then I'm going to pop that in just behind there, because that will go down flat just behind there. So just pop that in there, that's fine. And now, got this other piece of, which I could just pop in behind here. Hope I'm still on camera shot. Go. Don't drop it before you're supposed to. Right, just pull that under so you can get it to actually go on a bit to the there. Card. So that looks quite nice, I think. And we can pop a few other wee bits on as well. Let's pop that wee bit there. And perhaps we can pop one other one up here on some of this little bit of card, just to lift that up off the, get it in the middle. So I hope you're all having a nice Easter. We've had a very quiet Easter, and that's fine. I'm going to have dinner soon, and we're going to have a nice quiet evening, probably in front of the TV, or whatever. Maybe not that one. Let's see. So I am still thinking about a craft along on a live stream, not forgotten. I'm just trying to work out, I think most people said a weekday midweek. Some people said in the afternoon and some people said in the evening. So need to see again who said what and then kind of look at it again. But it will probably be either a Tuesday evening or a Tuesday, sometime on a Tuesday through the day, I think, or a Thursday evening. I can't do Wednesdays because I've got stuff on in the afternoon and it would be just too much of a rush for me. So I can't really do that. So I'm quite liking that. I was going to pop this on as well, somewhere. Pop it on there. I think I might pop it on somewhere, but don't have to. I brought it out. No, I don't think we're going to do that. Right, I've got some word down on my desk here. And I just want to see, this is something I found when I was tidying up my room. So, today was all red paint and scribbles. Perhaps that's a good one for this. But I think I'm going to cut it up. Today was all red paint. I think we can do it there. And scribbles. As I say, I haven't added anything to this. I haven't added any splatters. Really, I think it can kind of speak for itself and, you know, really do what it needs to do without adding any kind of extras. Let's just see, I can just get that there. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I hope you like it. So let's get on and do one more. What did I do with them? So let's see, we've got other lots of tags here. So I could colour in some of these. These are kind of coated though, so, well, maybe they're not actually. They're shiny on the printed area, but I'm not sure. Let's see what this would look like on here. Take that massive flower. Oh, stuck a bit there onto her mind. Let's see which is the best one. I thought that one, but I don't know if that's too busy already. Let's see this one. Yeah, that's quite nice. Let's see, try a few more. I don't think I'll use that one. What about this one? I bet somebody's saying, use that one, use that one. What about this one? This one's, I don't know, can't decide, you see. I just can't decide. Here's one here. It's got a lot going on in the background, but I don't know. Is that not the way? Right, actually, let's just go for that one. So, go for that one. And before I do anything, I'm going to colour in. So I've got that out. Another eyelet. I should have thought of that. Kept the box out while I was doing it the last time. Let's just put on this. See if we can make one of these other ones work better. Try the orange ones. Anything good. So just popping that in there, get my crocodile. I absolutely love this crocodile. I'm so glad I made this purchase because I really do like it. It's not quite, I don't know why it doesn't quite do it on these other eyelets. Anyway, that's fine, that's good enough for me. Right. So before I do anything with these bits, I am going to just do a bit of colouring into the background just to give it a wee bit of colour. So I'm going to just use some of the Ohuhu colours. I'm not going for anything particular. This is red geranium, this one. So I'm just going to do in between some of these areas. And then we can, just bash the camera with my head, I think. Sorry, folks. I can do a lot of different colours here. Like this. So this is still really nice crafting where you're not really thinking too much about it. And sometimes you need days like that where you just don't really have to think too much about it. You just think, oh, I can create whatever, and you know, and I don't do that often, but probably should. So just filling in some of these white spaces. I mean, by all means, it could have been staying just black and white, but I think because it's art by Marlene, we need to give it a bit of a colour in. So just choosing sections and just going over them in the red. I will use some other colours. I think we might need the light on because it's a bit grey here. That's not too bright, but I think we needed a bit of... When I got up this morning, it was sleet and snow and it was 3 degrees. I was like, ooh! But not as cold as it was when we were in the Cairngorms. It was a lot colder up there. Right, so let's try what we have now. We'll have this sort of pink colour. This is called Vivid Pink. I'm just going to use the thicker end because it's got some thicker pieces I want to do this time. That just saves trying to go over it with this finer bit. Put a bit here because we don't actually have anything in that, do we? Well, apart from the wee red bit at the end. Let's just put there. So that's quite nice. What other colours? Just trying to see what looks quite nice, but I think we need some blue. So let's get this blue colour. So this one is Brilliant Blue. And I think we'll just use the chisel end for some of it. Just the chisel end. We'll put, I think, some orange in it as well. Just going to go over that bit. That bit there. Let's put some orange in because I think it needs a bit. So this one is just orange, so we're just going to use the thicker end again. A lot of this you won't see because it's going to be covered by the head, isn't it? But let's see what we can see. So we've got a bit of, let's put a bit of orange down here, and a bit there, and perhaps a bit here. Right, what else can we have? We can have also purple. Purple, so this is light violet. So it doesn't look that purpley. More of a pink. I would say it's got more red in it than, let's see. So yeah, let's put a bit more purple because it's got purple here and that would be quite nice to have. If I can get the purples. So we've got a nice dark purple here which is called lavender. So if we just put some of that up the top here, we'll be able to see that. A couple of bits here. Put on the edge. Let's put some more on these bits as well. Let's look for some more. Now we do have other purples. So this is a nice kind of pastel violet, which would be quite nice as well. Around there. Let's just pop her back on and see. There's a bit here. So we can pop that on. Right, let's see what else could we add. Green, some green. Let's see, let's add some green as well. So this one is green, grass green even, not green grass, but grass green. Just going to go over a couple of bits just to, let's see, that's probably not going to be seen much. I'm not bothered about this so much underneath because I've got another one that I'm going to start using. So I'm not too bothered about. Right, let's see what we've got. Put that back in there. Let's see. So yeah, that looks okay, I think. So let's just stick her on. And I did want to use that big rose, but it's way too big, so I suppose I could cut it up and use it as well. So there we go, just kind of getting that on as well as we can. There's a few bits sticking off the edge, but that's okay, and I can always cut them or not. So probably won't use this. I was wondering if no, I don't think I'm going to be able to use them. So what I'm going to do on the bottom is I'm going to raise up some of the flowers that we've got. So more packaging to use on the back of some of these flowers. So this is a kind of one that kind of resembles a daffodil. So just put that one there, and then just kind of pop that slightly further up there. Then we've got these ones. I mean, I can pick other ones out if I want to. Let's just cut that a bit because it's too big. So just put that on there. That's the rain on again, and it's blowing a hoolie again. Blowing a hoolie. Open that in there, and we're going to just kind of put that one there on the bottom. Now we've got some leaves which I can just put behind here. So let me think. I can put that one just behind. Hopefully it's not gotten too dull. It looks a bit dull, doesn't it? Let's bring this light over a bit. See if that's better. Right, we've got another leaf here as well. So let's just put that one in. Right on the bottom here, just underneath that. There we go. And then I've got one more which I'm going to pop on the side like that. There we go. I think that's all. I don't think I can use this or this one. I mean, there are loads more things I could be using. I wonder if I could actually just cut this in half. Sacrilege, I know. And pop it on somewhere. Maybe. Let's try that. Let's just put a wee bit on the corner. Just like that. And then I can cut off the rest. So just like that. And let's turn it around and just chop off that piece. This piece here, that piece there. Oh, and I might actually just, unfortunately, chop off these bits as well, because if it's going to be in a box of tags, or it might not be, I suppose it might be in a little I think ring, or maybe in a ring binder type thing, but still. So I think that looks better cut off anyway. So let's just get rid of this mess. And there we go. There's my two tags using the Art by Marlene Paper Elements. I'm not sure what that one's called. I'm not sure. It just says Paper Elements. Has it got a name? Let me see. So that's all the sheets you get. So, as I say, if you're interested in it, pop along to Luby Crafts. I'll leave the... oh, I didn't put any sentiment on this one, did I? Pop along to Luby Crafts. As I say, they're really good, and they're very good at delivering your items pretty swiftly. Let's just put a bit on here, and then I'll be done. So she held onto her hat, closed her eyes and jumped. Not sure about that. Where did the time go? I just like that just like that the world tipped on its axis and everything fell off the table. Oh my. She held onto her hat. You played a song which made me want to dust off my dancing shoes. Some days are all cartwheels and handstands, whilst other days are PJs and cake. Perhaps that's a good one. Not that I stay in my PJs really. Some people do, but it's not for me. So let's just pop that on the top, and I will put some kind of twine or something on it. Oh, there's the snow on again. Let's just pop that there on the bottom. I could put this twine just before we go on these two bits. So I've got this piece here. So popping it through, hopefully. Yep, just like that. And there's one. And let's do the other one. So just easy crafting, basically. Don't want it that length. Not really thinking about it too much. Obviously you have to think a little bit about it, but easy crafting and feel good crafting. Something that makes you feel good when you're maybe not quite feeling quite as crafty as usual. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and thank you so much. Do remember to like, hype, share and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I'll put the Luby Crafts link in the description box, and thank you so much for joining me. See you soon. Bye.